Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. So for today's video, yes, I have another Kung Fu movie to review for you folks. Yes, of course, obviously, it's one of these obscure, low-budget martial art type movies from the past. So of course, that's fine by me because I tend to like these more, quite often actually, more than the more recent action type movies anyway. So yes, obviously, I just figured I'll just talk about this since I just got to watching it. So here we are, I suppose. Yeah, there's going to be the English dubbed version of the film, so I just thought I'd let you know right there, folks. But this is one of these period pieces where it's supposed to take place in a certain time period in Asia somewhere, and that's fine by me because I tend to like these specifically more when they take place in a certain time period around this place in Asia. So there you go. I tend to like the wardrobes, the settings, and just the overall look of these films tend to be really good as far as I'm concerned. I like these types of movies when they take place in a specific time period. So I always thought that was pretty cool. And I tend to like these a bit more than compared when they take place in more modern time. And of course, that's more of a me thing, really, but whatever, guys. I just thought I'd talk about this, something kung fu related again. Yeah, I realize that these movies may not be everybody's cup of tea, but whatever. It's my channel, and I do whatever the hell I want. So here we go. Anyway, obviously, like always, I do have to talk about the plot. So let's get into it, shall we? So there's this thing going on here. There's a big conflict, obviously. So in the Qing dynasty, there are these surviving remainders of the Ming dynasty, and they swear with blood to pretty much restore their country to the way it was. So there's this character whom is pretty greedy for power, of course, lust for power, obviously, and brutally kills some individuals, but there's this master, so to speak, uh, that's pretty strong. So that comes into play, of course. And there's another character that comes into play as well. And he's supposed to be some sort of lord type character, and he has a daughter. This daughter is pretty much this individual, this woman who's engaged with someone. So we get that right there, folks. Then goes, yeah, of course, as a result, yes, there's gonna be somebody that wants to marry her, obviously. So yeah, I get quite a bit of drama for this time around, which is fine by me if you ask me. Gotta make it interesting, uh, in some kind of way, of course. And obviously, that's definitely what they're trying to do here. Make it seem really crazy, chaotic. Gotta make it interesting in some kind of way. Make it pretty damn dramatic, which is fine by me because that's fine. Gotta make it interesting somehow. So yeah, trying to add a bit of romance in there somewhere, I guess. Romance brings a bad taste in my mouth. I don't like romantic stuff. It's icky, disgusting. Blech. But then again, I'm the type of person to have 8 fair marriages, so there's that. Ugh. So that just makes me cringe. Oh yeah. Anyway, but that's the thing, folks. They're trying to have like a pretty crazy story that's supposed to be, yeah, make this big adventurous story in some ways. It's trying to manage to have a lot, pull all these things together and just hold it, all these elements and story together, and does it quite well actually. Even though the dubbing isn't great, really. Of course, this is going to be one of these kinds of movies that's going to use multiple locations for this movie. So, yes, I guess you can say they had a decent budget to shoot on location, well, unless they find a way to do it for very cheap or free. Because, yes, filming on location can cost money. I mean, unless you're going to find a way to around that, you'd be surprised on how many people don't even know that, like, at all. Anyway, and as for the fighting itself, the fighting is actually quite good. It's well done. It's fast paced. It's really well choreographed. Yet you can tell that they definitely, when I say they, I mean they've choreographed who made who filmed the movie, the people who choreographed it, the people who actually were in it, the actors and actresses. They really were trying their hardest to actually do it right, and there's could be a lot of stress for over there because when it comes to making these types of movies, there's not a whole lot of time, really, not a whole lot of time to produce these kinds of stuff. No way. So when it comes to the I mean, there's not like a lot of time you can do like a lot of rehearse, I guess you can say. So you have to get it right, put it right away. So that's gonna be pretty damn stressful, but it does pay off. You can tell like that fighting choreograph was actually really well done. I definitely will give him that. That's for sure, folks. But no, other than that, I did think that it had to be a struggle to get this together when it comes to fighting. Um, so yeah, I did like the way that the story was constructed. It's pretty straightforward in some ways, I guess you can say, and that's pretty cool. I did like what we're trying to do, and yeah, there was this whole bit where yeah, there was this one dude, this character. He wore all white and this big straw hat. It like covered his face, and he still had to do his kung fu stuff. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And he would challenge someone else that looked similar to him, I guess, with the outfit and everything. So there was that. So it got pretty damn crazy. I just should. And there you go. Oh yeah. Well, at least I'm not talking about taking blood vengeance because oh boy, what a pile of bullshit this was. It was easily one of the worst out there when it comes to martial art movies. So I'm giving this film an overall rating of a 7.0. I think it's a 7.0 10 from me. And as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah.